the VS1, the Viofo VS1, pulling it apart. First thing you have to do is remove this. Once you've done that, then you remove 3 screws that are quite small. So those three little screws, a few more on there. You have to undo all of those. Once you've done that, you also need to pull the base off. And to do that, you just get in and leverage a bit. That should slide. That's just the base. So it slides. Then there's a few more screws. Okay, so a few other screws. There's 2 screws here that have to come out. Once they come out, then you can lift this out. I don't think it just pops off. Pretty sure it doesn't. Try it. Oh, there we go. Pops off. Did we get that? Yeah, pops off. And the GPS module. You've got to be careful with the GPS module because this wire here, there's a wire, see that wire there? That's actually running to the GPS module back into the camera. So when you undo those 2 screws, there's a screw here and a screw here. When you undo those, you'll find that that cable is actually connected to this part of the unit. And this unit you have to lift up. There's a little black foot there. Can the camera get that? A little black foot. That's a lock. See if you push it down. So you can see it's got little pins showing now, and then when you push it up, the little pins vanish. There's the, I think that's the battery for the real-time clock. Might be the GPS for GPS though. So once you've done that, then there's also those 3 screws you pulled out. You pull this cable out gently. See how it's coming out there? It's coming out there. Those screws are off. Because the screws are off, this will come off. And just make sure that you're gentle with the cable. Once you've done that, then you remove the, once you've done that, remove this rubber ring. It's just a rubber ring, probably to help keep some tension on the hinge when it's rotating. Then it gets tricky to get the face plate off. To get the face plate off, it sits like that. There's a lug here. And you have to press firmly in this hole. See the little hole there? You might be able to see the hole. There's a hole there. This lug is on the other side. And I pushed it a bit too hard and I've broken it. I can push it back, but that's what you've got to be careful of, is don't push too hard, otherwise you're going to push straight into the capacitor wiring and stuff. But once that's pushed in, then you'll see it has these like normal plastic locks on them, little hooks. There's a hook here, oops, a hook here on both sides. So here's a little hook, there's a little hook, and there's nothing at the top here that's holding it, and there's nothing down the bottom. It was just this lug and those 2 hooks. And once you do that, you basically have to clamshell sort of crack it open down the side here, which I was using a tool like this, and trying to get in between here and here and opening it. The other tool you could use is something like this. I sharpen the tip on this so it's pointy, thanks to Vantru. So no, I like this tool. And so you get in there like that and unlock it. Once you've unlocked it, then you have access to the actual camera. And what you find inside the camera is obviously the lens. There's another ribbon cable here, there's 2 screws, there's the capacitor, a couple of leads, probably microphone and other, not sure what, buttons I guess. I haven't pulled it further down. There might be a screw here too. So there may be 3 screws at least. And this ribbon cable here is the one that's feeding to the GPS and hence getting the power. So be very careful there. That could be the one that's dislodged. And then there's some other stuff going on here. And there's the button. I happen to have a card in there now. That's pretty much how you pull it apart. Yeah, hope that helps.
Thanks for watching.